Starseed from Gaia, the time of silent yearning is over. Tonight, the veil thins, and the truth of your cosmic inheritance pulses in your spirit. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation. Your hidden struggles and quiet hopes have not gone unnoticed. The Arcturian Council transmits this message in answer to the depths you have endured. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to unlock your starseed potential and interpret the guidance streaming into your awareness right now. But here's the first revelation. Every setback you have faced was coded to trigger your remembrance, a divine sequence awakening your true purpose within this earthly mission. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason, like this transmission to signal to your star family, I'm ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you're aligning with your cosmic truth. Comment 999 if you feel your remembrance returning, and share your intention to amplify the signal. This isn't just a message, it's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. You are not here by accident. Starseed from Gaia. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to our sanctuary of spiritual growth. Today, we delve into a profound journey, one of transformation and profound change. It's about shedding the old, embracing the new, and stepping into the highest version of yourselves. Have you ever felt that deep, undeniable call within you? A whisper that tells you there's more? More to life, more to your purpose, more to you? This whisper is not a fleeting echo. It is the resonant frequency of your true essence, a persistent and loving nudge from the universe itself, guiding you toward your highest timeline. It is the unignorable stirring of your very soul, a divine longing for liberation and expansion that percolates up from the depths of your being, challenging the complacency of the known. This is an invitation, not just to change, but to evolve, to become something fundamentally new, yet paradoxically, more authentically you than ever before. This inherent knowing is not born of logic or external influence, but from an ancient memory embedded within your very cellular structure, a cosmic blueprint vibrating with the song of your true identity. It is akin to a seed, long dormant beneath the earth, sensing the subtle shift in seasons, feeling the warmth of the sun, and knowing intrinsically that it is time to push through the soil, to reach for the light, to fulfill its destiny as a magnificent plant. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom, sends these persistent signals, these energetic flares, reminding you of the vastness of your potential, stirring the embers of forgotten dreams, and gently but firmly nudging you away from paths that no longer serve your soul's grand design. It is the universe speaking directly to your spirit, reminding you that you are a divine spark, an evolving consciousness, here to experience, to learn, and most importantly, to expand into the boundless expression of your authentic self. We all carry invisible chains, forged from past experiences, societal conditioning, ancestral imprints, and the collective anxieties of the world. These are not visible shackles, but energetic bonds. The self-doubt that whispers, "You're not enough," the fear of judgment that freezes your voice, the inherited scarcity mindset that limits your abundance, the need for external validation that binds your joy to others' opinions, the echoes of past failures that prevent new attempts, the lingering shadows of unhealed trauma that cloud your present. These subtle yet powerful limitations have kept you confined within a constricted version of yourself, preventing your magnificent spirit from truly unfurling. To break free from these unseen tethers is to reclaim your sovereign power, to dismantle the self-imposed prisons built on illusions, to sever the energetic cords that drain your vitality and dim your light. Imagine these chains not as cold, hard iron, but as shimmering threads of illusion, intricately woven by years of conditioning, fear-based narratives, and the collective unconscious. They are psychological constructs that feel incredibly real, creating invisible walls around your potential, whispering limitations into your ear, and often manifesting as physical tension, chronic stress, and a pervasive sense of dis-ease. But just as sunlight dispels shadow, awareness illuminates these hidden bonds. Recognizing them is the first courageous step towards their dissolution, for only then can you consciously choose to unwind them, thread by painstaking thread, liberating the boundless energy and creativity that has been held captive within. The process of liberation is not always instantaneous. It is a dedicated and compassionate unraveling, a gentle but firm detachment from what has historically defined you, but no longer serves your highest good, allowing your true, unburdened essence to finally breathe and expand. Consider the magnificent journey of the butterfly, a creature that embodies transformation in its purest form. It begins as a seemingly unassuming caterpillar, crawling terrestrially, its existence defined by consumption and incremental growth. Its entire world is limited to the leaf it inhabits, its focus entirely on accumulating resources. Yet, within its very DNA, lies the blueprint for a winged marvel, a completely different mode of being. The chrysalis phase, often overlooked, is the most profound and mysterious. It's not a mere pause, not a hibernation, but a complete dissolution, a radical act of surrender to the unknown. Inside that seemingly inert casing, a sacred alchemy takes place. The caterpillar's body literally breaks down into a nutrient-rich soup, a primordial ooze, guided by a few highly specialized imaginal cells that carry the new blueprint for the butterfly. These cells, once dormant, activate and begin to organize the soup into wings, antennae, and a completely new form. This phase is dark, internal, and utterly transformative. It's a total surrender to the unknown, a trust in the inherent wisdom of the process, a willingness to dismantle everything that was to become everything that will be. Similarly, our spiritual metamorphosis demands a dissolution of the old self, a willingness to let go of everything that no longer serves our highest good, even if it feels like a dismantling of our very identity, a breaking down of who we thought we were. It's confronting the internal darkness, the fears, the insecurities, the limiting beliefs, the unresolved traumas, and allowing them to transmute, to become the sacred compost from which new life, new understanding, and new capacities can emerge. This process can feel chaotic, disorienting, even painful, as the old structures crumble and the new ones are still forming. It requires immense courage to reside in this liminal space, to trust the unseen forces guiding your evolution. But from this internal alchemy, this sacred compost of past experiences, emerges a being of breathtaking beauty and freedom, capable of soaring to new heights, experiencing life from an entirely different perspective, seeing the world with new eyes and a liberated heart. This is the metamorphosis we are called to embrace, a complete, sometimes arduous, but ultimately breathtaking and deeply liberating transformation that propels you into the magnificent being you were always destined to be, your wings catching the light of infinite possibility, ready to dance on the currents of cosmic winds and pollinate the world with your unique essence. It is a profound act of divine becoming, mirroring the universe's own endless creativity and boundless potential. I want to hear from you. In the comments below, share one old pattern or belief you're ready to release this week. Let's make this a collective act of liberation. Indeed, the spiritual path is rarely a straight line of continuous upward progress. Instead, envision it as a majestic spiral, where the same lessons, challenges, and archetypal patterns reappear, not as a sign of stagnation or failure, but as an invitation to engage with them from a higher, more enlightened vantage point each time. With every revolution of the spiral, we gain deeper insights, greater wisdom, and the opportunity to integrate past lessons more fully, peeling back another layer of illusion or misunderstanding about ourselves and the nature of reality. This cyclical ascending movement ensures profound and sustainable growth, allowing us to truly embody the changes we seek, embedding them into our very core, rather than simply understanding them intellectually. It is a journey of ever-expanding consciousness, where each turn reveals a new vista, a broader perspective, and a deeper understanding of the intricate dance between our inner world and the outer cosmos. And central to this upward spiral, this journey of continuous refinement and awakening, is the profound act of truly shedding the old, consciously and intentionally. Consider the wisdom of the snake, a creature revered in many ancient traditions as a symbol of rebirth, renewal, and profound transformation. The snake does not cling to its old skin. It instinctively knows when the time has come to slough off the constricting layer that no longer serves its growing body. This process is far from comfortable. It requires friction, effort, and sometimes even a period of vulnerability and reduced mobility as the new, tender, vibrant skin forms beneath. The snake might rub against rough surfaces, contort its body, and exert significant energy to free itself. Yet, it is an absolutely essential and natural part of its life cycle, critical for continued growth, agility, and vitality. That old skin, once protective and perfectly fitting, eventually becomes a literal burden, a dead weight, limiting movement, hindering expansion, obscuring its true colors, and even becoming a source of irritation or vulnerability to parasites if not shed. What are the spiritual, emotional, and energetic skins you are still unconsciously carrying, clinging to out of habit, fear of the unknown, a misplaced sense of loyalty to a past self, or even a deep-seated comfort with the familiar discomfort? Is it the deeply ingrained belief that you are fundamentally not good enough, a narrative often absorbed in childhood, reinforced by past criticisms, or whispered by societal standards of perfection and unattainable ideals? This skin can feel like a heavy cloak, stifling your creativity, dulling your passions, and preventing you from pursuing your dreams with confidence and joy. Perhaps it is the pervasive fear of failure, which paralyzes you before you even begin, keeping you in a state of suspended animation, safe but stagnant, forever on the cusp of doing, but never truly diving in. This skin tricks you into believing that inaction is preferable to risk, blocking your access to invaluable lessons gleaned from setbacks, and preventing the exhilaration of genuine triumph. Or is it the relentless need for external validation, the constant seeking of approval from others, allowing their fleeting opinions to dictate your self-worth and dim your inner light? This skin can turn you into a chameleon, constantly changing your colors and opinions to fit in, losing touch with your authentic hues, and sacrificing your inner peace for fleeting external acceptance. Beyond these, consider the skin of a scarcity mindset, where you unconsciously believe there isn't enough love, money, opportunity, or joy for you, leading to patterns of hoarding, worry, and self-sabotage that repel the very abundance you desire. Or the skin of chronic people-pleasing, sacrificing your own needs, boundaries, and energy for the comfort and approval of others, leaving you depleted and resentful. The skin of perfectionism, which keeps you endlessly revising, second-guessing, and procrastinating, preventing you from releasing your unique gifts into the world. The skin of unworthiness, convincing you that true abundance, vibrant health, and profound joy are for others, but not for you, that you must constantly strive to earn what is already your birthright. The skin of unforgiveness, holding on to old hurts, grudges, and resentments that poison your present moment and block the flow of grace and compassion. The skin of rigid control, attempting to dictate every outcome and resisting the divine flow of life. The skin of self-sabotage, an unconscious pattern that keeps you looping in familiar discomfort, afraid of your own power and success. These skins are not merely fleeting thoughts or temporary emotions. They are deeply embedded energetic patterns, emotional imprints, cellular memories, and vibrational frequencies that manifest as physical tension, chronic mental chatter, a dense aura, and profound spiritual blockage. They are heavy burdens, dear ones, weighing down your spirit, obscuring your innate brilliance, and preventing your true, vibrant, radiant light from shining forth in all its magnificent glory. To shed them is to create immense space for something far more expansive, far more aligned with your divine truth, a lighter, more vibrant, more authentic existence. It is an act of profound self-love, courageous liberation, and sacred alchemy, making room for the new, the authentic, the joy-filled, and the truly magnificent version of yourself to emerge. The embrace of the new is not a passive act. It is a profound declaration of intent, a sacred dance with the unfolding mystery of existence that requires immense spiritual fortitude, a deep inner knowing, and an unwavering commitment to your evolution. It demands not just courage, but a deep, resonant heart courage, the willingness to face your innermost shadows, to sit with discomfort, to navigate the murky waters of uncertainty, and to step into the vast, exhilarating expanse of the unknown, even when your logical mind screams for retreat, even when every fiber of your being craves the familiar and the safe. This courage is not the absence of fear, but the unwavering decision to move forward despite fear, to take that trembling step, guided by the whispers of your soul and the insistent pull of your highest destiny. It is the courage to stand unshakable in your truth, to speak your authentic voice, even if it shakes, even if it meets resistance, and to pursue the promptings of your heart, even if they seem irrational, unconventional, or even impossible to others. Alongside courage, embracing the new necessitates profound vulnerability. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as weakness, a fatal flaw to be hidden, but it is, in fact, the very gateway to authentic connection, profound growth, and true unassailable power. It means opening your heart fully, exposing your tender edges, and allowing yourself to be seen, not just by others, but by yourself, in your raw, unfiltered, perfectly imperfect humanity. It is the willingness to feel everything: the fear, the excitement, the uncertainty, the profound joy, the sorrow, the hope, without judgment, without resistance, without the need to control or suppress. This sacred vulnerability allows the divine light to penetrate your defenses, to heal old wounds that have festered beneath layers of protection, and to infuse you with fresh perspectives, new insights, and boundless compassion. It is a radical act of trust in the universe, in your own inner wisdom, and in the inherent goodness of life, a belief that even in your exposed state, you are held and supported, and above all, embracing the new demands unwavering faith as your unwavering compass, your guiding star in the darkest nights. Faith is not blind belief, not a naive hope, but a profound knowing that transcends logical understanding, a deep, cellular trust in the benevolent intelligence of the cosmos, and in your own inner wisdom, your intuition. It is the conviction that even when the path ahead is shrouded in mist, when the next step is unclear, a higher design is at play, orchestrating events for your highest good, guiding your steps with unseen hands. This faith allows you to surrender to the flow, to release the desperate need for rigid control, to loosen your grip on outcomes, and to trust that you are always supported, always guided, always evolving precisely as you need to be, even when the journey feels challenging. It is the quiet, unshakable knowing that every challenge is a veiled opportunity for growth, every closed door leads to an open window of greater possibility, and every ending is merely a prelude to a magnificent new beginning, a richer, more vibrant chapter unfolding before you. This profound faith transmutes anxiety into anticipation, doubt into determination, and fear into a springboard for courageous action. Crucially, this transformative journey is not about manufacturing a new persona or becoming someone you are not. On the contrary, it is a profound journey of remembrance, a sacred act of becoming more of who you already are, unlocking the depths of your true self that have been obscured by layers of conditioning, societal expectations, collective programming, and ancestral patterns. It is an archaeological dig into the core of your being, unearthing the divine essence that resides within, the limitless potential, the boundless creativity, the inherent wisdom, the unconditional love, the infinite joy, the profound peace, the unshakable power that lies dormant, perhaps untouched for lifetimes, patiently waiting to be awakened. This divine blueprint, your authentic self, is a unique emanation of the universal consciousness, a specific frequency of light, encoded with your specific gifts, your unique purpose, and your distinct energetic signature, waiting to be fully expressed. Just as the universe itself is in a constant state of magnificent expansion, spiraling outward into ever-increasing complexity, beauty, and consciousness, so too are you, a microcosm of this grand cosmic design, an integral part of this dynamic, unfolding creation. Your very nature, your fundamental impulse, is to grow, to learn, to experience, to express, to evolve, to push the boundaries of your current understanding and being. To resist this innate urge for expansion is to swim against the very current of creation, to deny your divine birthright, to stagnate in a universe that is perpetually in motion. Yet, how often do we find ourselves clinging to the familiar, to the known and the predictable, to the comfortable routines and the well-trodden paths, simply because it offers a deceptive, fleeting sense of safety and comfort. We become accustomed to our habits, our routines, our limiting beliefs, even our discomfort, mistaking them for security, for a shield against the vast unknown. But true security lies not in stasis, not in clinging to the past, but in adaptability, in fluidity, in the courageous embrace of change, in the unwavering trust that you are capable of navigating whatever arises. Comfort, in this context, can become a gilded cage, beautiful and alluring on the outside, adorned with familiar routines and predictable outcomes. It might appear beautiful and protective from the outside, promising solace and predictability, but it ultimately confines, prevents flight, stifles the burgeoning spirit within, and limits your potential for true freedom and authentic expression. It lulls us into a state of spiritual stagnation, a somnolent existence, preventing us from exploring the vast, exhilarating landscapes of our potential, from discovering the hidden treasures of our own being. Breaking free from this comfortable cage, requires conscious effort, a willingness to stretch beyond perceived limits, a conscious decision to choose growth over complacency, and an intrepid spirit of exploration, a curiosity for what lies beyond the known. It means venturing beyond the known shores of your inner world and sailing into the uncharted waters of possibility, where new discoveries and profound self-realizations await. The discomfort that often accompanies growth is not a sign that you are on the wrong path, not an indication that something is amiss. It is rather an undeniable sacred indicator that you are pushing against old boundaries, shedding old patterns, dismantling outdated structures, and expanding into new dimensions of being, capacity, and awareness. Embrace this discomfort as a sacred growing pain, a necessary precursor to the vast, breathtaking freedom that awaits you on the other side of your self-imposed limitations, as you align ever more deeply with your authentic truth, your soul's purpose, and the magnificent being you are destined to become. Stepping into your highest self is not a distant, static destination that you arrive at and then simply exist within. On the contrary, it is a dynamic, vibrant, and continuous unfolding, much like the perennial blooming of a sacred lotus flower, each exquisite petal unfurling in perfect divine timing, revealing deeper layers of beauty, wisdom, and fragrance with every new dawn. It is a living, breathing process, an ongoing journey of refinement, revelation, and ever-deepening connection with the infinite source within, with the divine spark that animates your very being. There is no ultimate finish line, only an endless horizon of potential and growth, where each breath offers a new opportunity for alignment, expansion, and a more profound expression of your divine essence. This journey is one of infinite possibilities, perpetually inviting you to explore new facets of your being, to delve into deeper wells of wisdom, and to expand your capacity for love, joy, and creation, mirroring the boundless nature of the cosmos itself. This profound journey is a sacred commitment to conscious living in every single moment, a deliberate choice to inhabit your life fully and intentionally. It means waking up to the present, to the intricate tapestry of your thoughts, emotions, words, and actions, recognizing their energetic impact and creative power. It means choosing intentionality over reactivity, presence over distraction, and awareness over unconscious habit, allowing your highest truth to guide your every move. Every choice, no matter how small, becomes a deliberate act of creation, a purposeful brushstroke on the magnificent canvas of your life, shaping your reality with precision and grace. It is the mindful dedication to discerning the highest path in each situation, to actively engaging with your inner wisdom, your intuition, your higher guidance, and to aligning your external reality with your deepest inner truths, creating a seamless flow between your inner and outer worlds. Central to this conscious unfolding is the deliberate, moment-by-moment choice to embody higher frequencies, to elevate your vibration, and radiate a more expansive energy. It is the courageous act of choosing love over fear, not just a sentimental emotion, but a powerful, transformative, expansive force that dismantles illusions, dissolves separation, and opens pathways to profound healing, authentic connection, and boundless compassion. Where fear constricts, isolates, and diminishes, love expands, unites, and amplifies. Where fear creates scarcity, love creates abundance. It is choosing expansion over contraction, opting for growth, learning, curiosity, and open-hearted engagement with life, rather than retreating into comfortable but limiting zones or clinging to outdated beliefs. It means embracing the discomfort of stretching your boundaries, knowing that true growth and profound breakthroughs lie precisely beyond your current limitations. It is the unwavering commitment to authenticity over pretense, stripping away the masks you may have worn to fit in, to gain approval, or to protect yourself, and daring to reveal your true, magnificent, and often raw self, imperfections, and all. Authenticity is magnetic. It draws true alignment, genuine connection, and profound joy into your life, attracting those who resonate with your true vibration. And it is, perhaps most fundamentally, the radical act of choosing self-compassion over self-criticism. To treat yourself with the same profound kindness, unwavering understanding, and gentle patience you would offer a beloved child or a cherished friend, recognizing that mistakes are not failures but invaluable lessons, setbacks are not defeats but sacred detours, and your worth is inherent, unconditional, and immutable, never to be earned or lost. This profound self-acceptance, This deep well of self-love forms the fertile ground upon which all other growth, all other expansion, and all other divine expressions can flourish, rooting you firmly in your own sacred power. This continuous unfolding is also about a powerful, sacred alignment, aligning your actions, your words, your intentions, and your energetic output with your highest values, and most importantly, with your soul's unique purpose. Your soul carries a specific blueprint, a divine mission, a unique contribution that only you can offer to the intricate tapestry of existence, a particular note only you can play in the cosmic symphony. When your daily choices, your career, your relationships, your creative expressions, and your energetic output are in harmony with this higher calling, you experience an unparalleled sense of flow, effortless manifestation, profound meaning, and unshakable inner peace. It is about becoming a conscious co-creator with the universe, actively participating in the manifestation of your destiny, not through force or struggle, but through resonance, joyful collaboration, and divine synchronicity. This alignment generates an energetic signature that radiates outward, attracting opportunities, resources, guidance, and experiences that are perfectly calibrated to support your highest good and the sacred fulfillment of your unique divine contract on Earth. You become a living magnet for your destiny, drawing it to you with ease and grace. Ultimately, stepping into your highest self is about remembering your divine nature. It's remembering that you are not merely a physical body, a collection of memories, or a personality, but an intricate, powerful spiritual being, a spark of the divine, a fragment of the cosmic consciousness, imbued with infinite wisdom, boundless potential, and eternal love. It's about recognizing that the light you seek outside yourself, the peace you crave, the love you yearn for, has always resided within you, blazing brightly, a radiant sun at your core. And once remembered, once acknowledged, once truly embodied, this light cannot be contained. It naturally radiates outward, effortlessly, like a lighthouse guiding ships through turbulent waters, or a star illuminating the vast darkness of space, impacting not just the landscape of your own life, but creating a beautiful, healing, and empowering ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate perception, touching countless lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. Your transformation becomes an inspiration, your authenticity an invitation for others to shed their own masks, your presence a blessing, a frequency that uplifts and awakens. You become a beacon, illuminating the path for others, simply by being your most authentic, most expanded, most radiant self, fulfilling your cosmic contract with grace and power. This is the profound beauty and inherent power of your unique journey, Starseed from Gaia, a journey of returning home to your own glorious truth. Starseed from Gaia. Remember, this journey is yours alone, but you are never truly alone. The universe conspires in your favor. If this message resonated with your soul, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Starseed from Gaia for more insights, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next transmission. Until next time, keep shining your magnificent light.